Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, finally well rested, and this is Evil Genius 2. So in the last episode, we eliminated Wrecking Bola, we eliminated Janet to make room for, who'd we make? Somebody. Who'd we get? Clara Jones, we got Clara Jones. We also took out someone else in Blue, I don't friggin' remember. We eliminated 3 people. So now we're going to eliminate one more, but only so we can get another, not your ass. I don't give 2 shits about friggin' Daniel. But we are going to eliminate someone so we can get Full Metal Jackie. Now, I asked yesterday how much you all want to see in the game, and I have an idea for how I'm going to do the rest of the run. So the next run we'll do an all-male henchman run, which I was kind of wanting to do anyway, but someone suggested it, which is awesome. And I will probably kind of balance the loot. And then for the 4th run, also as suggested, I think by the same person, I'll put up the comments here, we'll do a 100% run, all the loot, all the henchmen, all the everything. It'll let me get a few achievements along the way as well. And it'll be good for a grand finale for Evil Genius 2. But those runs will be in 2022, so don't worry about that. For now, we need to take someone out. So I'm sick of Iris's voice, so we're going to murder her. And I know she's super helpful, and she has done very well for us over the course of this run, but we don't really need her camera work anymore since there are no more super agents, and like I said, I'm kind of sick of her voice. So we're going to gas her, which makes no sense since she's a robot body. Emma, get to it. God, the little spider thing is so cute. The way it does its little kicky... Oh, it even clips against the wall. That's cool. Well, now it didn't. Do your little kicky feeds. Oh God. Didn't expect her to explode, but it makes sense. That's fine. Okay, so with that done, we've got Jubei, who, again, we're going to ignore him for now. I know everyone loves Jubei, but that's not the intent with this run. But we are going to get our girl, Full Metal Jackie, I assume Backfire? No, that seems to be the kill one, because this is take her out. There we go. Full Metal Jackie has been captured. Her network could be turned into a valuable asset, bolster it, and earn Jackie's permanent service. Oh, I just saw the complete the objectives to all earn rewards. So I get 200 grand for recruiting her.
The scheme has succeeded.
But I get $500,000 if I take her out. Interesting. Well, Full Metal Jackie, you're going to be part of my group. Okay, no cutscene on that one. Jackie fled into hiding after her attack failed. Find and capture her so we can access her arms network. You got it. Capture her from the world stage. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's find her. I assume she's in Australia. She is in Australia. Holy crap, she needs a lot of combat minions to capture. I mean, it makes sense. She is an arms dealer. It's like trying to friggin' kidnap Solid Snake from Mother Base. Is that too obscure of a reference? Probably not. I've just been playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid 5 again. My brain hates icons, so even though I powered all my safes off, I think what I'm going to do instead is buy more power so I can turn them back on. Because this is... it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Someone helpfully provided me with the information that if you turn a safe off, it just loses its protection. You still have the money capacity. It just is easier to rob for rogues. But we're not dealing with rogues in this scenario anymore. That's why I didn't even bother putting a friggin' door here. But I suppose, for the sake of completeness and to make sure my base looks, you know, not like garbage, I should not only do that, but I should power everything on. Like, we've got so much room down in the basement, I can make enough power to run everything. I'm just... Let's go with the word frugal instead of cheap, but yeah, I'm frugal.
So, Full Metal Jackie, what am I to do with you?
G'day! Well, it's not really good anymore, is it?
It is for me. I get to finally tease a nasty little thorn from my side. For good.
Sorry for cutting you off there, Jackie. You were speaking a little too slow and I got a little trigger happy. You of all people should know what it's like to be trigger happy.
Or I could work for you, like you always wanted. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, please.
Is that so? I suppose you have proven yourself capable. Well, what's your opening offer?
Okay. Dismantle Hunter's operation on the world stage? Sabotage Jackie's deal with Sir Daniel? With the Sir Daniel? Wait, with this? Are there minions that I can't have both of? That doesn't make sense. There's an achievement for getting everybody. It's just strange that, like, Clara Jones has to kill Carl Cafford, although I don't even remember if Carl Cafford is recruitable. But the idea that Full Metal Jackie has to damage Sir Daniel, does that mean I wouldn't be able to have both of them at the same time? Well, whatever. I need hitmans, and I have no hitmans, so we need to train some hitmans, and then we'll be good to go. We finished that mission, and now we have to dismantle Jubei's operation on the world stage. I wonder if this is taking into account every crime lord I don't have yet. But regardless, we are going to disrupt everybody. You would think Jubei's would have been in Japan. Well, I'll find that mission and do it.
Task complete.
So that's done, and now we have to hold an arms fair on the world stage. Yeah, I'm curious if I already had Daniel and Jubei, if those two things would have been bypassed. Interesting. Anyway, alright, we're going to hold the world's largest arms fair. Curious what country that's going to be in. The mission is in Texas. I really shouldn't be surprised.
A scheme has succeeded.
A rival becomes an asset in your plans. A good result for all. Mostly you.
Well then, that sews it up for me. This is way more fun than going it on my own.
Oh, I popped an achievement? Recruit 5 henchmen in a single game. What? I already... Oh, maybe it doesn't count the DLC ones. Because I'm like, we've had way more than 5.
I'm certain it's fun, but I also expect your permanent loyalty. Do I have your assurances of it?
Where I'm from, we got friends and we got mates. Know what the difference is?
I'm the greatest intellect in history. I know everything. But do go on.
Curious if Red Ivan would have had the same statement on that one. Because Red Ivan is not the greatest intellect in history.
The difference between a friend and a mate is that someday a friend might let you down. Mate?
Aw, that's very kind. Okay, I don't give enough of a shit about Sir Daniel to deal with his set of missions, especially because he is annoying. As I said in an earlier episode, I hate Sir Daniel, not because I think he's ineffective. He's actually very good. I just don't like his missions because they are exceedingly annoying, especially when he puts a bunch of plants everywhere. So instead, we're going to finally shoot for the ending. So we need to interrogate the quartermaster. And I need to... Okay, using a venom trap. Oh, I don't think I have one of those anymore. Just have to do a quick little redecoration here on the base. And now we just need to escort John Steele's old quartermaster to the venom trap. Full Metal Jackie also has some very high money missions. It requires a lot of dudes, but that's $250,000 in only 4 minutes. That's really good. The quartermaster is now in position. Suck some gas, douchebag. Boy, I probably should have put that in fast forward to have that timing better. I love that purple, man. I have the hex code for my favorite color, which makes me happy.
An intruder has given us their secrets.
The Venom formula has been perfected. You've witnessed what it can do firsthand. Now all that remains is to prepare yourself for the end of civilization. Holy crap, I think we might beat it in this episode.
Diamonds, formed by the pressure of the world. Now they'll be the pressure that transforms it in turn.
What tests shall we run next?
None. We're done with testing. It's time to give humanity its first dose of venom.
We are going to beat the game in this episode. Okay, choose an unsuspecting territory, somewhere peaceful, flood it with venom. Tox Populi. Alright, so we already did raise tourist morale. Oh, by training socialites. We already did muscle minions. We already have a shit ton of money in the lair. So Rebellion put out a survey asking how much money players stockpiled, and the highest option was 1 million or more, and I found that number low, but I was also thinking of OG Evil Genius, where you sort of need that much on hand at all times, or maybe not. Maybe I just like hoarding money. It wouldn't be the first time, nor the first character, nor the first in-game universe where I've done that, but the point is, me having this much is apparently very strange for Rebellion, especially if one of the latest or the last missions in the game just requires me to have 50k. That sounds so little.
Salaries
Anyway,
paid.
choose an unsuspecting territory. So, Fire Venom with 3 strength. We may have to go out of our way and get some additional fuel, but I've got the tanks mostly filled. As you can see, the capacity is 40. Oh, I guess maybe we're not as full as I thought. Well, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna just do this to the UK, what with that being the home of John Steele and such. And meanwhile, while that's going on, I'm gonna set a couple things here. We're gonna get some cash out of the Eastern Patriot place. And I'm not gonna bother running a mission in this territory, because if this truly is the final burst, then what this is going to do is it's going to shut down the territory entirely, and we'll be good to go. So I have to Fire Venom. Oh, then I sow Discord. Okay, never mind. So this is going to be another... the region is not going to be shut down yet. There may be a little bit more to go. I don't remember the exact flow for the end game from the first run, but I know it's not going to be much longer. Why are my cameras shut down? What is happening right now? Why do I have... I guess we had some soldiers show up?
Henchman is in combat.
There's a lot of people who have missions, though, also.
Old fires
I
have
might
been
actually need to slow
extinguished.
down a hot minute in order to recover my numbers. Something definitely happened. Yeah,
I
something...
need you to find and kill that intruder now.
Something's
Find that
going on
intruder
somewhere.
And kill them.
My cameras are down. That's strange. There should be cameras here. We must have had a saboteur or something show up that I didn't realize. Those cameras are still good. Okay, so we just need to get people back here. Yeah, we're just short on people. We've got so many people who need to go somewhere. What mission did I run to cause that to happen? Oh, just both money missions have caused a lot of people to suddenly need to be tapped. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we did Venom, and now I need to sow Discord. Usually those missions show up immediately after running a Venom attack, but there was none there. Well, Oh. Nope, that's something else. No, very strange. Okay, well that's fine. You know what the solution is to this, right? We're gonna use venom
Time
again on the same
To
region.
get my hands dirty.
I'm so sorry, UK. A lot of my regular viewers are from the UK. I'm so sorry. This is all John Steele's fault. Oh, and I only now realize that when high alert happens, I think when high alert happens, anyone who is queued up to leave comes back into the base. Let's see what happens when high alert stops here.
No burial rites for this one.
Yeah, so now people are set again to... What the... What is happening over here?
The pyro is unstoppable.
Whoa, pause a hot second.
A small
Who is
fire
dying?
has started
Who
in
got
your
in
lair.
here? Oh, that's right. When I fire venom, a bunch of my workers turn aggressive. I forgot what the side effect was. Okay. This is making more sense. And also explains why it's taking me a minute to get enough manpower to send people out into the world. Okay. That's fine. So all I need to do is just kind of wait instead of going insane. That is also not a So Discord mission. Alright, I'm just going to hold off until we recover our numbers a bit. Ah, never mind on that one. Finally, the So Discord mission popped up. I guess I just didn't wait long enough. Lowers heat across the entire force of justice. It only takes 8 valets. Let's do it. We're going to be a little short on people, but as long as I don't run any more missions, at least any more money missions, I'll be fine. I didn't even need to run the money missions I ordered. I'm just greedy. Again, I hoard money. What the okay. That also isn't helping. The fact that my mechanical minions are exploding, that's probably why my cameras went down. But it looks like we've got everything under control now. We just need enough time to sort of stabilize a bit more. Now that we've sown Discord, all we have to do is build 5 traps of any kind. And I'm going to be extremely lazy and just make some dart traps right there. Not only are they cheap and quick, but they're actually helpful on the side door in case any douchebags decide to show up from that side. I get that in hard mode it's a bit more difficult with trying to trap your enemy agents rather, because they are quicker to shut down your traps, but I still think it's a little too annoying that your traps don't go off, because I've pretty much done this entire run without needing any traps whatsoever, because they just weren't worth it. There were too many that just immediately got shut down. All levels of agents seem to be able to shut down the traps, which is sad. However, I did have one thought I was going to enact. I guess I will do that here. I'm going to grab that in a second. I have an idea. I don't know how well this is going to work, though. There we go. Given that these turrets do a pretty decent amount of damage, and I love the turrets from OG Evil Genius, I kind of hope this will work, although I'm not really expecting too much, especially since I can only fit 2 turrets. Although it looks like the turrets only occupy 2x1, or maybe 3x1, the turrets are actually 3x3, so this is all I can wedge in there. I don't know if that's actually going to help, but at least the side door is now extremely lethal. And I don't know if these count as traps. So, hopefully, if we do have any jerks show up, then they will still get shot. And this will be a good testing ground anyway, because if saboteurs and such can't shut these down, it'll affect how I build my base in the 3rd and 4th run. I'll probably want to go for the Aperture Science DLC ASAP, so I can set up turrets to to guard my vulnerable areas. Anyway, that's future strategy. Let's turn in this mission and keep going.
A successful firing. A device in good working order. I would say we're right on track.
Ma'am, scanners show forces of justice are scrambling their, well, forces.
Also right on track. From here on out, it will be only fighting. Ready the defenses. I have a speech to write.
Yep, so this is going to be it. You have only one foe left, Prime Minister Ainsley Wolcott, who John Steele Sr. left all his files to. She intends to starve your device of its fuel. You must break her grip on your fuel lines. Which we've apparently already done, so shore up our communication lines, fortify criminal networks on the world stage. I assume those are missions? I can't imagine that actually means upgrade, unless maybe it does mean upgrade. Nope, here we go. Fortify criminal networks. Okay. So we'll start in on this. We also need to write a speech, which I've got Emma doing, and complete a research project. Both of those can be done idly. So in the meantime, we're just holding off until we get more intel so we can afford to fortify and upgrade my criminal networks. The criminal networks to be upgraded is just for money. I don't think that actually has anything to do with anything. But having a little bit of extra cash in my pocket can't hurt. And in the meantime, we can continue to slowly work as we need to. I kind of figured I'd be attacked by now.
Task complete.
With the way that was... with the way that person said we were under attack, but I guess not. I do remember that from the Ivan playthrough, that you get attacked by a bunch of forces of justice, as well as all remaining super agents at that point. But, I mean, no super agents are remaining here. So we're just waiting for intel. That took a minute, but the final network is being fortified. You've undone Wolcott's blockade of your diamond supplies and managed to maintain your cover operation for this long. Now is the time for you to deliver your ultimatum and fulfill your destiny.
Prime Minister Wolcott, spare me your just a girl from Manchester routine. It works on your voters, not me.
Fine, I will. If you stop chatting and tell me why you're doing all this.
The hell is that accent, Ainsley Wolcott?
I had to watch the world I saved as it groped for the return of a broken status quo. Thanks to Venom. No more.
That's completely mad. I agree the world's got problems, but how's the bloody Venom project supposed to fix that?
I don't know why, but it sounds like she's chewing on a pen while she's speaking. Is that supposed to be a parody of a prime minister I'm unaware of? I don't exactly know much about the UK's history.
That's the beauty of it, Prime Minister. It won't. It destroys it so completely that no matter what, we can never go back.
I respect Emma's convictions. I disagree with her in real life. I don't think the world is ever quite that broken, but I totally get it. That sometimes, in order to fix something, or in order to change something, you at least need to give it a hard reset. Progressing beyond this point will lock all non-active side stories. Oh, mwah, chef's kiss. I don't remember that being a thing in the original run, but as I've said numerous times on numerous series, I do love it when games do that. I don't care that it destroys immersion. I don't care that it's blatant. Just hit me with it, game. All games should do that. If you go on beyond this point, you're done. I like it.
I've always preferred Christmas Eve to Christmas morning. Do you know why, Prime Minister?
If I let you tell me, will you stop this nonsense?
Because the anticipation of a present was always sweeter than whatever awaited me beneath the tree.
You're so cool, Emma.
Do I look like I care about your happy Christmas memories? You're trying to end the ruddy world.
Everything up till now has been my Christmas Eve, and I've enjoyed it. But midnight must come eventually.
She's so cool!
Listen, Emma, I know you feel you have to do this, but I understand you.
No, you don't. Only one person did, and I killed him.
Oh.
Now, there's only me.
Memories.
Fine, maybe I don't understand you, but I don't need to understand you to stop you.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Well, Prime Minister, I certainly look forward to seeing you try.
If the greatest spy who ever lived couldn't stop me, what chance does some shitty prime minister have? Lure political foes to your island, thanks to the world stage, and so on and so forth. We'll get through that. Thanks to political aids. Holy shit. Recon the FOJ headquarters on the world stage. So, I think we can beat the game in this episode. We'll see. You'll know before me because you've got the time bar down there. If it's longer than usual, then probably this is the ending. It's certainly going to be the ending. Anyway, let's hit all these missions. Anything we can do, we may as well do. Oh, won't be so easy. I need to get more people. Well, that's fine. It's a bunch of waiting for me. But for you guys, it is, as always, a smash cut. I almost had a 2-second screen wipe, but I don't do those anymore, so smash cut! I'm seeing a bit of a risk-reward I have to take right now. I need to get a lot of counter-agents in order to finish the story missions. However, I also need counter-agents in order to do the heat-killing missions across the world. I can't do both, and I am being attacked by a lot of soldiers. You can see in the top right, I only have a heat rating of 105, yet there's a group of soldiers coming, which is probably storyline related. So, we're just going to have to let the heat go in the world stage, otherwise I'm never going to get the number of counter-agents I need. This mission I need 13, and down here I need another 13, so I need 26 at least in order to finish all of the story missions. And here I need some socialites, but apparently I've got them ready to go. So, for example, up here, bad example, because that doesn't have it available. Should be one around here. Like here, this mission to kill the heat in this region, I need 3 counter-agents. But again, I need to save up for the story missions. So any of these heat kills that require some counter-agents are just going to have to go. Not really a huge deal. We can always spend some intel to kill heat, or I just don't have to worry about it, because we're so secure at this point, even if the enemy brings a lot of their force against me, they're not really going to accomplish very much. So, I'm happy with where I'm at. We just might be under a little bit of pressure as we get closer to the end of the game, but that's, I mean, that's just, that kind of goes without saying anyway. So, this is all I'm doing. Waiting for counter-agents. Need 26 of them. We've gotten all the politicians here, so now we need to execute them, apparently. I assume, as usual, they have some sort of special icon over their head? Execute this person. Okay, you got it.
Must be dealt with.
It's going to take a moment for Emma to get to all 5 of them, but oh, yep, another one just arrived. So they must be kind of spread throughout the base. Yeah, there's one over here, too, in this reserve office. So, let's do a little execution, shall we? It seems the politicians are helpfully coming to Emma, rather than Emma having to go to them. Or at least this one is, now that I ordered her execution. There we go. 1 down, 4 to go. Rebellion has done an excellent job of listening to its community And I was happy to see some of my suggestions were implemented. Not that I think they implemented them specifically because of me. Rebellion doesn't even care about me because I don't have enough subscribers. But it's good to see that I am not the only one who has raised an issue with some of the interface. Regardless, another thing that I would like to see is a way that you can click a button and track down exactly where the special characters are. At least these guys are staying in the inner sanctums, so they're a little easier to track down. You just have to look at each inner sanctum. But it'd be helpful if there was a button that would just immediately jump to a special character, in my opinion. Next, we have to hijack media on the world stage. Looks like that's going to take some green minions. Shouldn't be too hard, but we are going to have to expend a lot of people yet again. I pretty much have Emma living on this exact tile to prioritize counteragent training. Might be worth remodeling a few things here and adding additional counteragent training areas. We're hijacking the last media conglomerate. There we go. And now we deliver our ultimatum at our desk. Luckily, we've got Emma right next to one of her desks in order to heal her morale. Although I don't really see what kind of ultimatum Emma's delivering. There is no ultimatum here. It's more of a threat. Not even a threat, a promise. This is what's going to happen, world. We are going to destroy all of you. She needs, apparently, a motley crew of some scientists and also one mercenary to hype her up. But whatever it takes in order to get the message across.
Task complete.
You've captured the world's leaders, then dose them with your completed venom gas. And now the entire world has heard your demands.
You've seen what I can do. Your leaders lie dead. So abdicate your seats of power. You are unworthy of them. I've taken us to the threshold of ultimate destruction. Disregard me, and I'll push us through it. Well, are they complying with my demands?
No, ma'am. They're on their way here.
Good.
Yeah, no surprise on that one. Root out the final deep cover agents buried in your organization. More special icons, I assume? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Deep cover. This minion is working for our enemies. Okay. Time for a bunch of executions. That was easy enough. Survive the onslaught of criminal goons. Again, probably pretty simple. Is this them? No, those are soldiers. They're getting the crap shot. Oh, man. Anyway, if all you've got left are criminal goons, you have nothing. You have less than nothing. Oh, that's probably them who just arrived by boat. No? Maybe. Came here to save the world. High chance to fight distraction. I mean, possibly? Well, at this point, we can just get rid of the pretense. So, if you exist, then we flag you to die, because, I mean, at this point, who really cares? Oh, there they are. And Full Metal Jackie and the other henchmen are on it. Well, that was simple enough. Survive the onslaught of crime lords. 0 out of 1.
Sir Daniel Ernest Hemingboon, at your service.
I'm surprised Jubei didn't show up. Maybe it's because Jubei was
I hate these guys.
sort of neutral? It would make sense. Actually, that's a high compliment to the foresight of the developers, if indeed the whole reason why... You know what? Well, sorry, I know I just interrupted myself. Let's do that. Let's just get rid of the door. And we'll add some cameras. And then we'll even move these two, because no one's going to get that deep. Anyway, it's excellent foresight by the developers if some of the crime lords don't actually get in your way. Maybe foresight's the wrong word. Maybe it's just good writing if they were able to think about the fiction for each character and decide which ones would and would not participate in trying to attack you at the end. It makes sense, narratively, which is weird. I don't normally expect good narrative out of a strategy base builder, but here we are. Oh yeah, this is definitely the front line. Doesn't matter if stuff blows up. In fact, I could probably kind of hedge my bet here. I don't need these cameras anymore either. So let's put some fire extinguishers over here. Now we've got a bunch of soldiers and other agents showing up. But again, they're walking right into our traps, our turrets. Our actual traps are gone. But all of my military minions are here, as well as probably my super agents. I didn't even see when and where Sir Daniel was. Yeah, we've got this well under control. This is the last gasp of the forces of justice trying to stop me. I mean, we're still not done. We still have to fire venom in a bunch of places. But this is good enough. Alright, all of you who are hurt, come back to the table, restore your stats. Won't be much longer now. Survive the onslaught of super agents. 0 out of 1. Who did I leave?
I'm worth it.
Who could possibly be a super agent at this point? I took them all out, didn't I? I must have. Unless Jubei is the super agent.
Let me rest my
Nothing else
appetite
makes sense.
for death.
Oh, these are Olga's soldiers. Not Olga herself. Oh, and those are Symmetry's soldiers. Okay, maybe the 0 out of 1 means the wave of
Task complete.
minions who came after me. You've survived everything the forces of justice could throw at you. Now claim your ultimate prize, the end of the world.
My enemies slain, their regimes toppled. So this is what victory feels like.
How does it feel, Mom?
Inevitable. Is the device fully charged?
She's not even happy about it, but she's not regretful. It's just, yeah, this was always going to happen. It's fine.
It is, Mom.
Fire.
All right, so the last time I played for Red Ivan, I went for a destroy the entire world strategy. This time I'm just going to do the minimum I need to do in order to finish the game.
Yes.
So we're going to fire venom at the various HQs around the world. Do I have the blinky-doos? I do not apparently have the blinky-doos. I'm going to need to double check with the world map here. I know it's the buildings, like here. Okay, so Sabers is Eastern Saber because their HQ is in Madagascar for some reason.
Mom, we're reporting the complete destruction of Saber.
Excellent. One less finger wrapped around the world's throat.
Maybe I should have saved this one for last since it was John Steele's. Wait, no. Hammer is now John Steele's area because of the weird redesign of the map. Okay, never mind. We'll save Hammer for last. And so right now, let's try Patriot. Eastern U.S., I assume? Nope. It's up in Alaska. That doesn't make the slightest bit of sense.
I am the
Mom, we're reporting the complete destruction of Patriot.
Excellent. I suspect they'll be missed least of all.
2 down, 3 to go. Let's hit Smash next. That is Eastern Smash. Go for it, Emma.
Ma'am, we're reporting Smash's complete destruction.
Excellent. How did they die? No, don't tell me. I can imagine.
Ah, Emma's so excited. Alright, next up is Anvil when the thing is charged. I noticed the machine stops moving for a while, and then eventually it'll start spinning again, and that means it's charged and ready to go. I don't know what it's waiting for, unless maybe it's waiting for all of the agents to be dead. My minions, that is, who got converted, but now that the machine is spinning again, it's ready to go. So... let's see, yep. Eastern Anvil is the next target.
Let me rest.
Ma'am, we're reporting the complete destruction of Anvil.
I wonder if that's the same voice actor who does Eli Barracuda.
Excellent. This is a venom to which there is no antidote.
No
Ha, ha,
burial
ha.
rites for this one. Give up,
Once the
kid.
machine starts spinning, we have one more target to go. And it will be probably Western Hammer? No. Eastern? Where? Oh, there it is. It's in Japan. Alright, that'll be our final target.
Mom,
2 achievements pop that don't show up on the screen. Master, Spy Master, and something else. I don't know why the overlay sometimes doesn't show up. But we've got Anarchy. Complete the game as Emma on any difficulty. We are done.
Out with it.
we're reporting the complete destruction of Hammer, your old organization.
You have nothing to fear in telling me this. Hammer was the house I built. Only I had the right to destroy it.
Fair enough. Bombshell says Full Metal Jackie. Hell yes. Is there a reason there's no music? Or sound? Emma's giving commands, but she doesn't seem 100% happy. Huh. Why the lack of sound and music? All I'm hearing is the sound effect for running the game in fast mode. Okay, last second bug. Whatever. At least we've got music for the credits. Alright, I showed all the credits for the first run, so I won't repeat that again. Hit those soundless fireworks, Future Pyro, because this series is complete. Emma has taken over the world after forcing all of humanity to get angry at each other and kill each other. Thumbs up? Yay. But hey, that was a great run. It was good to see my old nemesis one more time. And I'm eager to see what else Evil Genius has in store. I swear that in the pre-release materials, Rebellion mentioned there would eventually be a 5th hero or something like that. Or, well, 5th Evil Genius. I don't know if that's true. I could be talking complete nonsense, and that's fine. It's fine to be wrong. But if there is no more content beyond, just like little objects or whatever, then we've got 2 runs left. If there is more, then we've got more runs left. There won't be any more runs in 2021. As I'm recording this, it is nearly the end of October, and there are some large releases coming around the corner. But Evil Genius 2 will return on the channel in 2022. It's so weird. I'm a child of the 80s, so just the year 2022 sounds weird coming out of my mouth. Anyway, point is, we will return to Evil Genius 2. I'm going to do all 4. I'm going to do 4 runs of this game. For damn sure. So stay subscribed and all that to see more. But also, don't forget to check the links in the video description for where you can buy the game on Steam, where you can join my Discord. Also, you can support me on PayPal and Patreon and other places so you can help me keep the lights on. That's going to do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Especially thank you for sticking with the entire series. I really appreciate it. I will see you again soon for another series